Hello everyone, it's Jebro. What is up? If you like, comment, subscribe, and do all the things, like go and check out my Patreon and stuff. It is a big day of news today. It is ArenaNet Studio updates the future of Guild Wars 2, the MMORPG brought to you by ArenaNet. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm going to be doing that at different times to keep it entertaining, because sometimes, no lie, I don't know why MMORPGs still do this, but they do make really long blog posts, which most people get bored of halfway through, and they just go and watch a video. So I thought I would go and... I know, I'm sorry. It's just a personal thing. I've had about all games doing this forever. When we've got a perfectly good medium of video, I know people like to read as well. It's okay. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the below comments. This is a long one, okay? So I may chapter this up after a while, but I'm doing this just before I've got clients. Don't forget, I'm a mental health counselor in Seattle on the west coast of America. So if you do want to join and be a member as well, all the support is muchly appreciated. Otherwise, let's go and read the massive blog post, which just came out 22nd of March today. Pretty early doors. It was 9 a.m. Pacific. I was definitely not very well this morning, unfortunately. Okay. Hey Guild Wars 2 community. It's JT and Colin Johansson here, the studio leadership team at ArenaNet. The past few weeks have been wild, and we're absolutely humbled by the reception to Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons, the expansion, which just came out recently. Link in description. The development team poured their hearts and souls into this expansion, which was developed from start to finish during one of the most challenging periods in our lives, obviously COVID. We cannot thank the team enough for their hard work, attention to detail, and their dedication to the studio, the franchise, and our fans. We also want to extend the same gratitude to you, our community. We're here today because of your support and trust. Ooh, that's nice. Little thank you is always good. While the end of the Elder Dragon cycle might seem like a natural moment to start winding things down, we're happy to say loudly and emphatically that Guild Wars 2 has a bright future ahead of it. Ooh! Last July we said that we are making some big changes at the studio that are necessary to make our ambitious goals a reality. Since then, we've strengthened our leadership team, worked to improve our communication with all of you, and shipped the third expansion for Guild Wars 2. We've also invested in a major foundational long-term projects to ensure the game's future, like DirectX 11, the Legendary Armory, and World v World restructuring. This long-term focus is paying off. We're seeing incredible growth in the community. In fact, the number of Guild Wars 2 players has more than doubled over the last 3 years. That is actually ridiculous. This growth has helped Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons outsell the previous expansion. What? Amazing. Already? Well, I mean, I guess they're just saying in the last, in the first couple of weeks, obviously. That's how long we've been around. That's how long we've been actually had the expansion out for. Okay, Guild Wars 2 Power Fire. Not bad for a game getting ready to celebrate its 10th anniversary. Very, very true. How we proceed from here, how we continue this momentum into the future is something we've been spending a lot of time thinking about. Today we're ready to talk about the next phase already. It's not even been that long. Well, like 3 weeks. However, the details are best for the Guild Wars 2 leadership team to provide. For those of you who aren't familiar with them, we'll start with an introduction. Now, they say Guild Wars 2 leadership team, which is interesting. Leadership team. Like, they're leading Guild Wars 2. Okay. Amy Liu is our executive producer. She's responsible for the how and when of Guild Wars 2 development. She started as a games master and community manager for NCSoft in 2004. Spent 5 years working across NCSoft products. She joined ArenaNet's Guild Wars 2 launch in 2012 and has led many major projects and expansions, coordinated scheduling, staffing, resourcing, and project management while solving challenges at the studio level. Amy was also instrumental in helping ArenaNet Studio department become the incredible triumph it is today. Josh Scratch Davis is taking on the role of game director. Wait, what? Oh, what? What? He's game director? What? That's amazing. That's so good. Josh is going to be game director. He's responsible for the what and why of Guild Wars 2 development. He started as a Guild Wars 2 content creator and joined the team in 2013, allowing us to continue a long tradition of recruiting team members from a passionate player community. Josh returned to Arena in early 2021 as the head of live operations for Guild Wars 2 and has helped contribute to the growth and improvements to communication that we've seen over the last year. Hello? That is ridiculous. What? So he's been promoted essentially? That's actually amazing. I'm literally messaging him right now. That is ridiculous. He's so deserved. Such a nice guy. And he's got the best the game in his soul. He loves it to death. Being content creator in this game and doing stuff for free is one thing, and then like getting to that point, that is amazing. Between Amy, Josh, and the rest of the development team, Guild Wars 2 is in great hands. You'll be hearing a lot more from them going forward, while Colin and JT focus on operations and high-level leadership at the studio. Wow. I will miss Colin in that kind of talking role though. Hi all, Josh and Amy here. We're so excited to talk about what's on the horizon, but I'm excited for new people as well. Grab a snack, get comfortable, and settle in for a long one. When we set out to build our plans for 2022 and beyond, we spent considerable time looking back on the last 10 years of the game's history. Taking stock of where we succeeded and where we fell short, we reviewed player and press feedback, spoke to those at the studio who were here for highs and lows, and dug into the mountains of data covering the span of the game's operation. At the end of the process, it was clear that there were two key areas we knew needed to be addressed as part of our future plans. First, we need to prioritize delivering consistent updates for our players. The release of Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons and the resolution of the story arc that was 10 years in the making feels like a fitting time to reevaluate the overall Guild Wars 2 experience. Specifically, how we provide regular content updates to our players and what those updates contain. This means continuing to tell compelling stories that expand the world of Tyria while providing a better experience for those who enjoy the game modes such as World v World, Player vs Player, and endgame group content. Second, it is important that our plans allow our team to maintain a healthy life-work balance, or healthy work-life balance. Good job, clapping. There's me clapping over here. We've always believed that our top priority is the health and well-being of our employees, and we're more committed to that now more than ever. This will help ensure the exceptional team behind the Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons expansion will continue to be happy arena for the years to come. Our work on this front will largely be invisible to you and will mostly focus on improving our planning and day-to-day development processes. Now let's shift gears and talk about what the future holds. Steam, yes. There's been some news recently about Steam and some news about Steam, the game being something around the 10th anniversary and some like data, but I'm not going to go into that. The Guild Wars 2 community has grown quite a bit over the past few years, but it could be even bigger now that Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons is released. One of our top priorities as a studio is getting Guild Wars 2 ready for release on Steam and introducing the world of Tyria to an entirely new audience of gamers. You only get to launch on Steam once, and we want to make sure we do it right. So over the coming months, we'll be wrapping up work on the Steam integration, cleaning up some aspects of the game experience, and ensuring the game and the studio are operationally ready for a new platform launch. We're also working on getting DirectX 11 ready to exit beta and making it the default graphics setting for new users. We're not ready to commit to a hard date for Steam quite yet, but our hearts are set on launching this year. Ooh, yeah, look at this. That Steam release is going to inject a shed load of players, all playing the game from scratch. Oh yes, Farron, I love your music, but I think we're gonna have to end it there. I'm sorry. Living World Season 1 returns. Yes. Can I get a hell yeah, mother flipper? it's going to be Living World Season 1 coming back. Not the scrying pool stuff, which was a bit of a letdown, but this is going to be different, hopefully. One of the most frequent pieces of feedback we hear about the new player experience is that it's hard to get into Elder Dragon's storyline without the context of what happened in Living World Season 1. Content that was only available for a brief time in the earliest years of Guild Wars 2. This year, much of Living World Season 1, Scarlet's War, will be making a permanent return to Guild Wars 2 through the story journal. We'll be combining the key story moments and experience of Living World Season 1 into 5 episodes that will be released through 2022. Our goal is to provide a cohesive bridge between the personal story and Living World Season 2 and giving players the opportunity to earn many of the legacy achievements and rewards that have been unavailable all these years. The first episode, Flame and Frost, will release on 19th of April. What? They're already giving us a release date? Is this instead of a living story right now? Interesting, but Flame and Frost is already going to be on C. You had to run around collecting things, as far as I remember. The 19th of April. That's a month away, less than a month. This season will conclude with the return of Battle for Lion's Arch. I loved that. Battle for Lion's Arch was the best. Which will include a new strike mission and challenge mode. Oh my god. What? Hello? Oh my god, I'm so excited for that. I'm reading this for the first time as I do this, so that's good. We're excited for that. Anyway, we're excited. I love this. This is one of my favorite things ever. I remember leading that with my Mesmer. I remember it being the first one of like kind of meta things or things I would lead often, and I've got videos on YouTube if you want to go check them out. We're excited for veteran players to be able to revisit the key moments of Living World Season 1 for the first time in nearly 9 years, and to give players a better narrative introduction into the expansion and Living World content that follows it. Living World Season 1 will be free and will be a free addition to the base game as well, including free accounts forever. Amazing. World versus World, this is great. This is amazing. Good stuff. Oh, I'm so happy. World vs. World in July, something which is, they've really got to get. I'm hoping they get on top of this. I really do, for the World v World peeps. In the July 2021 studio updates, we said that we view World vs. World as a cornerstone game mode for Guild Wars 2. This statement still holds true for us, and now that Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons is released, we can further increase our support for World v World. Our priorities for World v World are largely unchanged from what we talked about in our Future of World vs. World blog post in September of last year. First, we're actively working on addressing population balance with the World v World restructuring system. In the blog post mentioned above, we said that we'd be taking a multi-phase approach to building this system. We're still in phase 1 now, which is focused on standing up the complex back-end infrastructure for the system and refining the matchmaking algorithm. We've run multiple phase 1 betas over the past few months, and after taking a short break to release End of Dragons, we'll be getting back right to it. Right now, the team is tracking down an incredibly elusive long-standing bug that causes queues to reset and throw players back to the end of the line. Something that happens more often during the highly active points of time in our lives. Second, we need to make World v World more rewarding for individuals. We took a small step recently by increasing the speed at which skirmish reward track is completed, but there's much more that we can do, including providing better rewards for active participation. As we mentioned last year, once population balance and rewards are addressed, our theory is that Guild Wars 2 World v World gameplay will see a significant shift. At that point, we intend to look very hard at core systems of World v World and balance them to ensure that World v World's experience is reflecting our vision. Oh, speaking of balance, profession balance has a huge impact on the World v World experience, whether you tend to play as a Roamer, as a Havoc player, or if you choose to run with 49 or more of your closest friends. This brings us to our next area of focus. Good stuff. Profession updates, balance and maintenance of Guild Wars 2 extensive combat system, including the latest elite specializations released with End of Dragons, is important for keeping gameplay engaging and varied across PvE, World v World, and PvP. Moving forward, we'll be making professions and elite specializations updates a higher priority. Good, yes. Amazing! It's only taken 10 years. Our plan includes quarterly profession updates with smaller quarterly with smaller releases in between as we monitor and respond to the meta in each game mode that takes shape. As it takes shape, in addition to the number of tweaks that you used to seeing, the team will be revisiting some underpowered and underused weapon skills, traits, or utilities for each profession in each profession update to help expand your arsenal. We will continue to make game mode specific balance adjustments as needed. Please change engineer, bomb kits, and turrets. Thank you. We'll be releasing some PvP and World v World balance changing is in March 29. Wow, that's next week, next Tuesday. And our first major profession update, which will drop on the 28th of June. First major update, 28th of June. That is a good way away. Hopefully there's some significant changes in the March 29th update. Yeah, this, a little bit more, not as frequent as I thought it was going to be, honestly. We'll see how that goes. End of Dragons continued. This month, the team is focused on polishing up Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons by addressing content balance issues, exploits, and bug fixes. Your feedback has been immensely helpful in this regard, and we continue to watch conversations around rewards, meta difficulty, elite specializations, and others. Please continue to share your thoughts with us and keep an eye on the forums and our social media channels for updates. We're also working on finalizing the 4 strike mission challenge modes, which I have not even done yet. The first of which is slated to release on 19th April. We've already heard a lot of feedback about the design of these encounters, and we're excited to see the community tackle these epic encounters over the next few months. The first new variant for the Generation 3 legendary weapons for all weapon types will drop on the 24th of May. Themed after the fearsome Elder Dragon Zaitan, details on how to unlock these variants will become available close to release. Any guesses as to what the second variant will be in June? Ooh. Finally, we're happy to confirm that we're working on the next story update for Guild Wars 2, including a new map set in the Canton region. The story, how we tell it, can go in so many interesting directions that now that an Elder Dragon threat is addressed. Okay, so here you go. March 15th is the End of Dragons polish build, which has already been done. 29th, which is later this month, Super Adventure Festival, obviously. End of Dragons polish build. So they're just going to slap that in as a update. They're just going to put it there. 19th April, Living World Season 1. Interesting background sound, sorry about that. Challenge mode for the Aether Blade Hideout challenge mode as well. Zunlai Jade Junkyard challenge mode. Okay, this is cool. So they're releasing those for the strikes as well. I'll try and put some music underneath. Sorry about that. 24th May, Living World Season 1, Episode 2. Nice. That's May. So when's the first one? April. That's monthly. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, sorry. Kind of overlooked challenge mode. So they're releasing the challenge modes almost, oh wow, like 2 in a month there. That's almost 3 in a month. That's pretty cool. Then Dragon Bash Festival. Can you believe that Dragon Bash Festival is back? Oh my god. And then Harvest Temple challenge mode. Balance Day update and the new legendary weapon variant. World of World betas and bonus events will be announced once their dates are locked in. Amazing. So even more stuff to do. Holy crap. Okay. Further transmissions. We've made some significant strides over the last year when it comes to communicating with all of you. Studio update, blogs, live streams, roadmaps, post-mortems, and more. It's been very gratifying to see our efforts on this front received so positively by the community, but we want to do more. Moving forward, we'll be publishing a regular State of the Game blog posts to keep you informed on the latest developments. I'm so sorry. Address top concerns within the game and the community and give you a look inside into the studio and development of Guild Wars 2. The content of these posts will change with each iteration, but we hope that they become something you look forward to reading and discussing. There's still plenty of us left to discuss. The future confirmed. Alpha... It's okay, the noise in the background is going to be gone soon, I'm sorry. They've just stopped work on this flipping apartment as well. Our last update before we go, we're happy to confirm that there will be a 4th expansion for Guild Wars 2. We mean it when we say we're focused on the long term. This is a very early confirmation, the earliest we've ever done this in fact, so don't expect news anytime soon. Expansions take a very long time to develop, plus there's plenty of cool things to look forward to between now and then. That means one Living World story maybe between then between now and then. Awesome. On behalf of the ArenaNet team, thank you for your continued support, and we sincerely believe that our best years as a studio are ahead of us. A new beginning that starts with Guild Wars 2, End of Dragons. I've got to admit, I've got goosebumps. Like, I can't believe Josh is there as like a director for a start. That blows my mind away. Colin Beck, JT and Amy, they were awesome as well. Like, it's exciting. I'm happy that there's been so much change at the top, because look at this. This is a team. This is a team of people. It's not just the one person, it's a team of people working together to bring you the game that we have wanted for so long and that we've enjoyed for so long. And I'm so happy and excited. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about the blog post. I'm going to end it there because it's actually a 20-minute video. I'm going to give you my feedback on everything in the Lightbringers podcast, which is coming up this week. Don't forget to catch up with those. If you haven't, we've just started season 2. It's a lot. End of Dragons fixes, more strikes in terms of, you know, giving us the challenge modes, festivals. Season 1, episode 1 and 2 coming very, very soon. World v World betas, balance, super adventure box, loads of stuff, legendary weapon variants. It's looking bright. It's looking very, very awesome. Everyone, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the things in the description below. If you've enjoyed what you saw today, don't forget to hit that like button. I'll see you soon. ArenaNet Studio update. The future of Guild Wars 2, 22nd of March 2022. I'll see you soon.